Good evening, everybody. What's cracking, one and all? Hello, good evening, Buster. Here you go. Cheers to you. Ah, delicious. Good evening, Satellite. Good evening, Two Hit. Good evening. Hello and hi and... What the hell? Oh, God. Okay, that confused the shit out of me. Okay. Two Hit, I thought you did something that messed with the audio, but you did that at the exact time that it turned over to another song I wasn't familiar with. Yeah, okay, yeah, this song's from Super Adventure Island too. That's so funny. I mean, that looks super cool, at least. Yes, hi everybody, happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. I am having the best damn day. I feel so good right now. We had a huge dinner. We had a yakiniku party. Basically, we got out the tabletop grill, and my wife threw a bunch of beef and veggies and stuff on there, and we just ate and ate and ate until we thought we were gonna burst. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. Made a bunch of cocktails. Yep, it's great. It's great. Good evening, Ms. Roy. Good to see you. Good evening, Laritra Spiso. Sacrificial Toast. Good to see y'all. Played so much board games. I was peeking at Discord right before I started up tonight. I saw the ones that you were messing around with. Looks cool. Looks very, very cool. Like the color of the background, I like too. It's pretty impactful. I mean, it really, like, it's hard. It's hard to draw the eye away from that now. So I'd say it's pretty effective. So. The Japanese tabletop charcoal grill? Not charcoal. We just, it's a little like a electric grill top. But yeah, I suppose you can do it charcoal. Actually, our neighbor has one that's just like little charcoal things, and that's pretty good too. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what you grill it over. The point is the grilling, the communal experience of the grilling, and it's great. Oh, hold the phone. You're allowed near the grill. I'm allowed near the grill. My wife handles all the actual grilling. I need an adult to help me. Good evening, Eva. Good evening, Arcane. Just got done lubing up my office chair, and it squeaks significantly less. Oh, okay. It had me in the first half. Not gonna lie. Good evening, RV Winkle. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're all here. It's so good to see all y'all out for another exciting evening of Power Hours. Exciting and eventful, I am sure. I'm really looking forward to tonight. It's been... Chat, is it just me, or there have been some really good streams lately? Have we had... Is this me, or we had a really good time lately? Like, the Cozy Wheel yesterday was super good. Power Hours before that, we did, fuck, what did we do? Played a bunch of Super Nintendo games. They were all fine, interesting. We played Golvelius. That was good. Everything's been good lately. Everything's been so good lately. Great. Also, Deep Space Nine Season 3. Ooh, nice. I need to get back to Next Generation. I haven't watched in a while because I've been so busy at work. I've been doing other stuff when I'm not at work. We need to see those colors in Run Saber. We might. There's 8 different colors to choose from. Picked up Arco because of an article I read about how their game sold poorly despite rave reviews, so it reminds me of another game called Fuga. Rave reviews, hardly anyone bought the game. Seems to be a trend, doesn't it? Also, good evening, Worst Elephant PM Collector Boy. Glad you can join us. I played some games today. We had some errands to run, did some running around today. But in between that, I played some more Minami Lane, and I introduced it to my younger daughter, and she really enjoyed it. I played some more Please Touch the Paintings. Powered through a bunch more of those puzzles. That was really good. And I played a little bit more Crosscode. Not as much as I wanted to, but I did get some more Crosscode in. Yeah, we also got to a stopping point in Wooden Ocean, which, I mean, mixed blessing, really. I mean, I would always be down for more Wooden Ocean, but at the same time, you know, no Wooden Ocean means opens the door to something else. So, something else that will be starting on Monday. Yeah, quick schedule reminder. Tonight's the power hours. Tomorrow is nothing because I don't stream on Sundays. And I never have. And Monday we're starting a new game. So, look forward to that. What's up, Shadows? Fuga's so good. Of course, free JRPG nerd likes free JRPG. Yay, Saber colors. Did you checking out Old Man's Journey last night? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It is very good. It is very, very good. I considered going back to that today too, but it seemed a bit emotional, and I wanted something kind of like light and fluffy. When one ocean closes, an ocean of a different material opens. Yeah. The wooden ocean before us closes, or the wooden ocean behind us is closed. A new ocean opens up in front of us. Still salty about the fact it turns out we almost got Crash Spyro crossover platform by Toys for Bob. Oh yeah, I saw you post about that in Discord. Good evening, Zem. Good to see you. Good but bittersweet. Yeah, I could tell. I can tell, man. Solitary old guy gets some moving letter and goes on a journey, and along the way, like, reminisces about the love of his life. Like, come on, man. I'm gonna be crying like a baby by the end of that thing. For sure. For sure. That Toys for Bob managed to dodge live service hell and go indie. Hopefully get some sort of spiritual successor. Hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, as long as they got the people with the talent, you know. I should hope the IP won't be as important. They can make something quality-like in the same vein, in very similar vein. Yeah, honestly, thanks to y'all and those cozy games last night. I got too much stuff to play now because I wanna revisit all of those. I know a bunch of them aren't that long. Like I could probably finish Old Man's Journey in like a single sitting. Minami Lane, I'll be done with the rest of the scenarios like an hour or two or something. But yeah, up the game, yeah. Watched Kill Bill Vol 1 again last night. Been a long time since I saw that one. How's it aged for you? I'm curious. Want to pick up Kitaria Fables at some point? Yeah, I want to get back to that one, but it feels like it's going to be a time investment. Like, more so than the other ones. It feels like I'm really going to have to sit down and dig into that one. And I'm a little hesitant to do that while I'm still working on Crosscode. Crosscode's got a shitload of stuff going on it. Iconic soundtrack? Oh, that's true. That is true. I understand a fair bit of the Japanese in it now, which is some. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is. I bet that is something. But yeah. Anyway, chat. I think we're. Where are you in Crosscode? I'm in chapter 5. I'm about to go into the big desert temple, but I gotta fight that one asshole again before I do. You know, the guy that follows Leah around harassing her. Actually, I was surprised he didn't show up in the snowy area. This is my third encounter with him I get, and the second time I'm gonna have to fight him. So yeah. Saying how much Activision squandered how well Crash Insane did. They announced last month that it crossed 20 million sales, means outsold. Every Sonic game is on par with Mario Galaxy sales. That is pretty crazy. But it's also, I think it's also a sign of how different publishers, I'm not saying this is a good thing, but different publishers certainly consider success in very different ways. You know, what would be a breakout hit for one publisher would be a huge disappointment for another. And it does, unfortunately, kind of make sense that Activision, publisher of Call of Duty and owner of Blizzard properties, wouldn't be as excited about that. It's stupid and short-sighted, but I understand a lot of stupid and short-sighted mindsets these days. I don't agree with them, but I get them, at least. He wants to show you combos? Oh, I bet he does. I bet he does. Anyway, chat, I say we get into it. I'm not saying we're gonna finish this magazine yet, because we're not. but we have done an excellent job of zooming through this so far. I mean, we are 2 nights into this, and we're 50-some pages in. We're past all the Super NES games. We are doing very, very well. So I'm kind of eager to keep. This is February, yes. This is February 1994, volume 57. So I'm eager to keep the momentum going, because, I mean, man, if we cleared through this in another night or two, I mean, we could jump to another issue, or maybe even slip something special in between Nintendo powers. I don't know. It all depends, chat. Let's say soon Activision wants that infinite live service revenue. Every game that publishes Activision Blizzard either been a live service, the devs got screwed over for releasing a single-player game. Yep. For the biggest publishers, that does tend to be the obsession. Because, I mean, a successful live service game prints money. It does. It doesn't matter if you hate it. It doesn't matter if you're sick of them. The fact is, they are just obscenely lucrative. So, sucks that that's how it works, but what do you expect from capitalist hellhole? Made myself a bit broke, and Star Traders has been totally worth it because the story progressions push you elbow to elbow with powerful NPCs. And buying up trading permits with other factions, don't have to worry about not being able to sell something because bureaucracy. Oh, that's cool. The more PM Collector Boy, the more you talk about Star Traders, the more I want to play it. You're really kind of pushing me in that mood. Will not finish any magazines until Chaz draws his last breath. April is on the horizon. Ninja Warriors with it. We got some really interesting issues coming up. I'm just gonna say there is some big stuff coming up, and near the end of the year, I know we're it's not even worth mentioning. We're very far away from that at our normal pace. But yeah, the issues near the end of '94 have some crazy good shit in that we may spend some time on. So clever, I picked up my desk mat, spilling the cup of water on top of it. I've done this exact same thing. We've all done that. We've all been there. It happens, buddy. Rush Nitro has a big, huge video on the first Star Tropics. It makes me want to replay it. I'm hoping we get to Star Tropics 2 tonight. Star Tropics 2 is in this magazine. And whether you request it or not, we are going to play it, because I have lived my life in curiosity and curiosity. I can't think of a good synonym right now. Drank a lot tonight, chat. Ate a lot tonight. I'm barely conscious. But I've always wanted to play Star Tropics 2. So. That's Star Tundras. The crazy spinoff. Cool Stars draw some cool mecha power armor art. Speaking of which, we also have the new comic starting from this issue. And I know we're going to be interested in that. Same with the channel points. Change your wallpaper to something stupid. Star Tigers. That sounds like a rapper or something. So yeah, let's get into it, chat. Let's get started. Let's see where we end up tonight. Let's see how many pages we can power through. So welcome to Classified Information, your one-stop shop for a bunch of technical curiosities, really. Sometimes they're useful, sometimes they're kind of pointless. And I think we've got a good split on this particular page. So let's talk about it a little bit. Alien Cubed has an Invincibility Plus code, which I also want to talk about how some of these things occurred and why they're in these, because all of these seem to take very different forms. This one in particular, when you start, you enter a bunch of things on controller 2, and then start things with controller 1, and then you can continue re-entering codes on controller 2. This absolutely sounds like debug shit for testing. This absolutely sounds like some junk they left in so that testers could blow through early stages and stuff. I feel like a lot of stage selects in games are, in particular, are dev features left in just so they can check stages without having to play through the entire game over and over and over again. I mean, this in particular, depending on the number of times you enter this code, you get invincibility, no damage, invincibility, unlimited weapons and invincibility, and unlimited weapons and no damage. The repetition of invincibility indicates to me that it's dev tools, because dev tools are always sloppy like that. like one of those is probably meant to be invincibility and something else, and they just fucked it up. But since it's just dev tools, they're like, nobody cares. Like, whatever, fuck it. Joke's on you, Star Tiger's name for my Sentai team. I was gonna say, Dev forgot to take this off. Super Baseball 2020. Watch mode. As code, you can set the game up so the computer will control both teams, allowing you to watch the game. When you select the game, select a one-player game, then hold the select button, press start. When the screen changes, enter password. If you have one, or continue to team select. How you select the league you want to watch, the computer will choose 2 teams to begin. So all you have to do for this one is hold the select button. Interesting. What's the difference between being invincible and taking no damage? There is a note at the bottom of the Alien 3 tip. Note, enemies can still hit you when the game is set for no damage, but your power meter will not decrease. So, invincibility, I believe, means you don't get hit. No damage means you get hit, but your life doesn't decrease. That way they can check like knockbacks and stuff. No, there's a watch mode for that one winter sports game. Yeah, then all of us could focus on just getting as nauseous as fucking possible. Sonic 3 Evil Last is the funniest stage select. Policy of game can pass cert if it crashed. One of the programmers made the crash screen disguised as stage select secret. That's pretty funny. I like that. Let's go ahead and talk about all of these, and then we'll jump in, because we got three requests off this page already. There's a change color code for Run Saber. This one sounds like it's actually for fun. This one actually sounds like a fun bonus. Because all you gotta do is pause and hit select. Like, anyone can find this one easily. And there's 8 different colors. So yeah, it sounds to me like somebody just slipped a little palette swap in there, just for funsies. Stage skip and Turrican. It's a button. Yeah, it's a button sequence to skip a stage. Same thing. Devs don't want to run through every single stage to test things, so if you don't want to deal with this stage, skip it. The SimCity one is the interesting one. Actually, I should be pointing this way. The SimCity one is the interesting one. Extra landforms. This trick will let you change the shape of any landform before you start playing. Now, don't get too excited. Start a new city and select any landform, but don't build anything. Wait 10 seconds and go to the total screen. Exit the total screen and select the save load menu, then select no. Return to the main menu, select start new city, and the landform will change. First of all, this is not a way, like they say this will let you change the shape of any landform. It doesn't let you customize it. SimCity on Super Nintendo has 1,000 different landforms essentially programmed into it. I don't know if it generates them by seeds or what, but like landform 000 is always the same. Landform 420 is always the same. Landform 999 is always the same, right? What this does apparently is you pick a landform, you go into the game, you exit out of the game. When you go back into the map select, the landform, it's different. It's like, ooh, you've got a secret selection of landforms. I do not think this is the case. I think what is happening is this particular sequence of menu commands is loading you into a different place in the landform list. And we can kind of experiment with this, I think. Landform 420 is the dankest one though. So yeah, because I mean, Nintendo Power is not going to sit there and check all 1,000 landforms to see if they're actually getting brand new ones. So yeah, I think this is actually a glitch. I think this is a glitch in the game where the landforms, after you enter into and exit out of a game, the landforms won't line up with their original numbers anymore, but I think they are still the original landform. So, sorry if that sounds boring, that's just kind of how it is. That's how a lot of game stuff works. let's get to the playing, chat. Not even half an hour in, and we're gonna start playing video games. Also, it feels like a glitch that could have been discovered by a human. Yeah. I honestly think I might have noticed something like this when I was a kid. Because I used to start cities and fuck them up immediately, and then go back out to the menu. I don't really think the whole, like, wait 10 seconds or whatever makes a difference. I think this might just be a thing that happened. I feel like there are actually 2,000 possible landforms that would have advertised it. Yeah. Yeah, like, who would even know? Like, nobody's gonna use 1,000 landforms in their lifetime anyway. Like, who's gonna even notice that? Oh god, this one has like a different name, I think. This is like Baseball 2020 or 2020 Super Baseball. That's what this one is. Okay, so this one we need to hold. Okay, if I remember correctly, you need to hold select through the whole thing. Let's see if we can do this. Maybe super excited when I find a glitch in Metal Gear that lets you skip the supercomputer fight entirely. Super Baseball. Yep, that worked. Congratulations, you played yourself. Kick back and enjoy some Super Baseball 2020. I think this is the second sci-fi robot baseball game. I think you're right. I think the first one was like Baseball Simulator 1000 or something. How novel. Watching baseball without engaging with it. Someone should make money off of this. No, this was a pretty... I remember this being a pretty cool game. I remember this one actually being kind of neat. I really like that America is American dreams. Oh, damn, look at that! Oh, I'm actually rather enjoying this, chat. How very droll. Is the pitcher's name Dong Il? Yeah, this game has a great aesthetic. This game has, I mean, look, if you like baseball, you like baseball, and that's fine, that's fair. Oh man, you got robbed on that one. Pick you up. Oh, I tagged him out. But I mean, it's always going to be more interesting, more exciting to me when with some kind of twist. And yeah, like sci-fi robot baseball, I'll take that. I will absolutely take that. So I guess we're gonna find out how. Cyber egg. Foul ball. Ooh, man, nice catch. Should I type that without actually having the chat bot highlighted initially and proceed to mute the stream? Pause and put it into full screen for a second. Amazing. Mostly humanoid, but a few tank bots. Whoa. One. Damn, that's so cool. That is so cool. I do always watch streams on mute, paused, and full screen. Never miss a moment. Also, it's such a little thing. I love that the ball glows It actually seems to be like color-coded for certain things. AI seems very on target for fielding, yeah. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be wiggle room on that. If the ball is going to land somewhere in the outfield, they're going to get it. Schwung. I want to see a home run. So yeah, that's one of the things about this. I think the home run zone is only center field. I think left and right field, the audience boxes are shielded, so the ball technically can't go out. And you can see home run zone at the top of the screen here. Come on, man. Give us a homer. I want to see it. Whoa. Are you gonna walk this guy? Nope. Damn! Damn! I have a newfound appreciation for this game, chat. Oh, wait, where'd that go? I think we still have left and right-handed robots. Oh, of course. Okay. Camera's not always the best at following the ball. Being spiked into the ground. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Just looming over that guy out there. Oh, they almost had it. It looks like they even have like little jets on their back that can help them like slide across for fielding. That's pretty cool. The other one we were talking about, Baseball Simulator 1000, I believe that's the one with the superpower, where you can like throw pitches that like split into different balls and like waver crazily in the air, or like literally disappear. Will any of them get a point? I guess they're pretty evenly matched. Pitches are insanely fast. I mean, it's a cyborg pitching. Like this guy is just firing them off. Kind of remake of this game, I don't need to. Would take the game seriously and would try to be too memey with it. Yeah, that's one of the nice things about this is they're playing it very straight. Like it's just, oh, they bunted. Oh wow. They really want to get to second base. That's the thing. Like this game is playing the whole thing very, very straight, and I think that helps it a lot. I think that's part of the appeal. Like it's baseball. It's just baseball with robots, and you can enjoy the kitsch of it, and also just enjoy the mechanics of it as well. I kind of want to hang out until we see a home run, but I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I don't know if any of them have batters that are capable of it. I said this plan for something that sounds ridiculous, played very, very sincerely, yeah. Because no, we have, I think media has spent a little too long in the self-aware phase. I think... Oh. It's too far, yeah. Oh, wow, that same guy. Went right to the same guy. I think it kind of, to me, kind of really happened with the comic book movies. It feels like comic book movies are too aware of what they are. Trying to reference old stuff and outside stuff. Some stuff just feels irony poisoned. Yeah, absolutely. I think people don't realize that Cam is best when played sincerely instead of being super aware. Yeah. Because I mean, when super aware media came to prominence, it was still a remarkable thing. You didn't get a lot of big media like that. So I mean, it's a trend. It's what happens when something something new and different gets really popular, like, it becomes the norm for, you know, years, decades even. Yeah, they all just kind of have the same tone. I know what you mean. Home run! That was kind of uneventful. And it kind of hurts my eyes, too. Oh, shit! Look at him go! That robot was juicing. There's a hard drive article about a revolutionary slasher film that didn't knowingly deconstruct the genre. That's how I feel about the movie The Menu. Incredibly glad that with Frontiers and Shadows generation, Sonic has finally escaped the irony poison zone. Act 1. All right, chat. I think that's enough. We've seen him hit a homer. I got to see it with my own 2 eyes. Got to get them singed out of their sockets. Play some Run Saber and customize our character. Good evening, Peach Girl. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You're just in time. We're gonna play Run Saber Dress Up. Very excited. Run Saber was a pretty cool game, if I remember correctly. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, it turns out they tucked away palette swaps for the main characters. Did you play the whole thing? Yes? We did, right? Recall it not being super... yeah, if it's what I'm thinking of, it wasn't super hard and it wasn't super long either. Not long, not hard. Disappointing. We did beat Run Saber and it was interesting. Yeah, my problem at this point is we've been with the Super NES long enough that I'm starting to get some of these mixed up in my head. Like Run Saber's getting crossed with like Excalibur and some other stuff. Here's a question: would you say that Murder of Sonic was played ironically or seriously? Because it is cheeky about things. Would you rather beat Run Saber or run Beat Saber? Ooh, that's a good question. That is a good question. All right. I'm going to play the lady this time. If I remember correctly, the lady is unfortunately just straight up worse than the dude, but... Okay. Yep, there you go. Palette swaps. Oh, cool. Oh, these are nice. That's very cool. Just a long sword versus a wide sword, yeah. And if I remember correctly in this game, the long sword made a pretty big difference. I'm gonna do blue. Nice. Ow. 8. There's 8 different colors. Oh yeah, that's right. She has a frost saber. She freezes dudes. Yeah, I remember this one being interesting because some levels, like, because you see in the top center, there's an arrow telling you where to go next. I remember there's one stage 3 or stage 4, that doubles back on itself. And you end up doing a bunch of loops through a central area while things change. Oh, she's got a dropping kick. That's cool. Different death effects are cool, even if they don't have mechanical meaning. Yeah, I agree. Oh, that's right. And you can cling to walls and ceilings in these. Yeah, I remember this one. This one had really good play control. This is really good in general. This is supposed to be SNES Strider. I don't know about that. Strider. I think what people remember Strider for was like the rather unique structure of it, you know? It felt sort of like a mission-based Metroidvania. This is pretty clearly not meant to be that. Like this is played very... This is maybe closer... Might honestly be closer to a Super NES Ninja Gaiden. Isn't it weird that there was no Super NES Ninja Gaiden? Oh, I died. Oh, I think that's the other thing. She doesn't have as much health as the dude does. Because, you know, it was the 90s, and as everyone in the 90s knows, women are just weaker than men in every physical capacity. Alert! Oh, that's fucked. Oh yeah, I remember now. So this game has this really cool thing with like biomechanical shit. Where like machinery ends up like mutating into creatures. Women were simpler then, that's why they were easier to animate. Yeah, exploded. They gave this missile an infection. Yeah, I want to get to the first boss because the first boss is really, really cool. What's going on, guys? Oh, ew, I don't like it. Stop it. And I really like how easy it is to transition from climbing on different sides of it. Alert! Oh god, wall lady. Oh, I got a Saber upgrade. Cool. I was wondering if and when that was going to happen. You got bombs too? Oh. Okay, so this is really crazy. You jump on an airplane. Fucking airplane takes off. Fortunately, since we can cling to everything, we're gonna be okay. What's up, Dave? Good to see you. And the fucking airplane is the boss. It's a fucked up mutant airplane. Ah, he stabbed me. Oh, and I lost my upgrade. That sucks. Yeah, this shit is super cool, man. This game has such a neat vibe. That's the normal way to ride, yeah. Like, come on, man. Oh shit. Name another Super NES game that does this. Like, this is wild. I think the plane is sick. And then the plane just crashes. Yeah, continues on the spot too. It's great. You said the airplane was the boss. I wasn't expecting to mutate. Yeah, absolutely. Wild idea for any era. Reminds me of like some particularly crazy like 80s sci-fi horror anime, you know? What's up, Fury Fighter? Good to see you. I got morphing terracotta warriors. Give me that. Ha 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 ha. Hang on. I want to see something. Her outfit color doesn't change her weapon color. That would have been really cool. But no, you're stuck with a blue blade. I think the dude's blade is green. I know, tragic. Oh shit, okay. Destroy this thing. Like the hair color? Yeah, being able to customize that stuff is really cool. They Chuck Tingle anthropomorphic jet plane. Yeah, whoops! How are you supposed to... Oh wait, can you slide in this? Oh, I just bombed. Oh yes, you can slide in this. That's how you get through here. Slide too far. That's exactly what you do. Yeah, she totally looks like an anime main character now, doesn't she? Richter slide, let's go. And I love the way the music fades out when you come up on a boss. Love Kelowna, both games made you ugly cry. Dude face. Ugly dude face. Here, do some magical iciness. Get fucked, guy. Kelowna is one of the best series of the more plot-driven generation of mascot platformers. Oh! Oh! And the play control in this is really good too. Like you've got some light air control. Oh. He says he just walks into a fucking pit.
I like it.
Yeah, Run Saber's really cool. Run Saber's honestly a really cool game. Ow. Alert. No, stop. I wanna see what the alert is. Stop it. Ooh, health. It's a Smoky Man. How much does a cart go for, I wonder? That's a good question. I mean, everything on Super Nintendo is like insanely expensive now. Like way, just massively, massively, massively overpriced, so. Fire! Okay. Run Saber never released in Japan. Interesting. Were they trying to replicate Strider? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Because again, Strider, the remarkable aspect of Strider is its structure. Not really its core gameplay. It reminds me, in gameplay, it reminds me more of Ninja Gaiden, just without the sub-weapons. Alright, so we're going to try a little experiment in SimCity here. Supposed to, but his Japanese release got canceled. All right. SimCity. Love this game. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna start a new city. Okay, so this is map 000, okay? We're gonna start on this one, and then we're gonna follow their tips and exit out, and we're gonna see if it's a different one when we load back in. To really keep it side scroller and make it a speedy game, if that makes sense. It does. It does. Oh, how would you bring Run Saber in the modern age? So make it more momentum based. I'm bothering to name it because it's not going to exist in a second here. Wild story from the Run Saber wiki. Originally, the boss at the end of the Tong City level was supposed to be a woman lying on her side, but Nintendo felt this violated their content guidelines. They did not want to depict or reference violence against women on their hardware. The woman was changed into a dead woman and was approved. Oh my god. I know what they mean, though. I know what they mean because, yeah, now that you mentioned it, the boss at the end of Tong City is like a reclining woman whose like face turns into a skull. The boobs must be skeletal and or dehydrated. Okay, so what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna go to menu, and we're not gonna save. We're starting a new city. No, that looks the same to me. Maybe I was supposed to do it quicker. Alright, that's got a lot of water. Yeah, I broke it. Oh. game come out because the same console as Street Fighter 2 and Mortal Kombat on it? Sim City was like a launch title. It was at least very, very close to launch title. Oh, Run Saber? Run Saber was 93. Run Saber was, I believe, late 93. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now Landform 100 is different. It's a different watery level. How curious, chat. How very curious. What happens when we go back to number 000? Zero is now different. How about that? Now I have to cross-references landmass with all other 999 landforms. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I get why Nintendo Power didn't do their due diligence on this one. But I'm not convinced. I am not convinced that these are new maps. I think the numbers just got out of sequence somehow. Like, I thought the in-game PC is beige. I miss that aesthetic. I've gotten a lot of that from watching Star Trek The Next Generation. How everything is like beige and carpeted. No, that's not familiar to me. Bug, I'm surprised this bug hasn't caused any sort of underflow or overflow glitch. I bet somebody online somewhere has broken this down. Somebody, I guarantee you, there is an old website from like seriously like 15, 20 years ago of somebody who broke down all the insane bugs and glitches and exploits and what's going on under the hood in Super NES SimCity. I'm pretty sure somebody has figured this out. But yeah. Do you remember the name? No, unless I bookmarked it. I don't think I did. No, sorry. But I'm pretty sure if you Google like SimCity SNES, you'll either find that page or somebody referencing it. Fascinating stuff, chat. We watched a baseball game, played dress up in a lightsaber game, and fucked up the earth, SimCity. We're doing good. We're doing good. Let's roll over and see what else we got. I guess I better move down here so you can see this wonder. Mark off what a done did. So what do we got here? F1 ROC2 Super Engine. Finally, just don't have enough speed to win a race. The secret should do the trick. Raise the level of your engines all the way to maximum. The laboratories can create a super engine. Wait, this is weird. Okay. After you raise the level of your engines to maximum, your laboratories can create a super engine. Collect $100,000 in some of the easier races. Invest in the development of an engine. After you finish the next race, your super engine will be ready to use. The only problem with the new engine is it can only be used once. That's weird. I mean, I found a forum page from... It's not a forum page. It was somebody's own personal website breaking down just everything in SNES SimCity. Difficulty select in Metal Combat. This one's a button combination code. Oh, I was about to say, like, like, there's an actual menu here, like, an actual secret menu, and that's bizarre. Like, why would they do that? But apparently, you can unlock this menu after you beat the game. Like, after you beat the game once, then you can choose difficulties for subsequent playthroughs. Stage select in the shitty AVP game. What is this? Chicken feed and Link's Awakening. If you locate the flying rooster, you use it to collect all the items in the rafting area. Oh, okay, so this is how you break the rafting section in Link's Awakening with the chicken. And extra lives in Battletoads and Double Dragon. Next time we nominate SimCity, curious if we can get the NES prototype ROM and see if we can play that instead for a bit. I can look into it. Yeah. I don't think I have it now, but I can check and see if I can find something like that. But yeah. Okay, chat. Here we go. Shit is going to get real, because it is time for a new comic. And it's Super Metroid. Why would you want to play Battletoads and Double Dragon? An excellent question. An excellent question. Okay. Disclaimer. I do have to give you a disclaimer for this. I don't know why, but they scanned, in this particular issue, they scanned this one super weird. They scanned everything as 2-page spreads, but they put two 2-page spreads together, and it seems to have messed up the resolution. So if it's a little fuzzy for you, I apologize. It's just not a good, it's not a good scan, these pages. But yes, from 1994, they started doing a Super Metroid comic. The Star Fox comic ended in December of 93. They had a 1-month break, and then yeah, Benimaru Ito came back to pen this one. The art style is the same, but of course the subject matter is quite different. And I remember liking this one a lot. I don't remember it super clearly though. I don't actually remember how the story in this one goes. Much like the Star Fox comic before it, it is going to introduce some additional elements to the storyline, probably stuff that's never been canonized. But you know how it is. Alright, chapter 1 is Red Alarm. Starts with Samus just blasting the shit out of some things with some Zangs and some Args and some Yows. Unfortunately, the action here isn't too well communicated. Like, she shoots some dudes, and then she's recoiling, and then she blasts somebody else. And then there's a guy next to her, and then the guy is still next to her, and then the guy shoots her in the arm, and I guess her arm explodes. Like, that'd be pretty fucked up. Red Alarm! Back with lower decks intensifying. But don't worry, chat. It turns out it was all a dream. Samus is fine. Samus also has purple hair, which is quite nice, quite becoming. Another day, another battle. Gives boilerplate introduction. Samus Aran is my name. I'm a bounty hunter. When the Galactic Federation is in trouble, they call on me. A while ago, I extinguished 2 big threats. It was my fighting finesse and the power suit that made me protector of the galaxy. And then she goes out to her space garage, and she gets in her spaceship, and she takes off, and there's a blue ship following her. Isn't that curious? An official link to the prototype ROM and archive alongside the OST, the NES version, an official manual for us, so I can put that in the Discord just yet. Yeah, throw it up in feedback, and I'll grab it from there. Take a look, make sure I can get it running. I gotta go back over here. So, flashback. Space pirates of ZBs created an army of the powerful Metroids. The leader of the army was a massive gray matter known as the Mother Brain. I obliterated the threat, was rewarded for my efforts. Her prototype ramen archive. After my adventure with ZBs, an even larger group of Metroids was discovered on SR-388, the Metroid's home planet. Galactic Federation called me to destroy them once and for all. These Metroids were stronger than ones on ZBs, and they had a new leader, the Metroid Queen. After I finished off the Queen, I discovered a hatchling. Since I was the first creature it saw, it thought I was his mother. The baby. Meanwhile, Bewoo, the colony under attack. Zershoom. There she heads to the colony. You know how this part goes. Benimaru Ito has done a few Nintendo manga. He did, yes, you mentioned this the last time we were doing the Star Fox manga. There it is. I love this art style. The way they portray the colony here. I mean, it's the same shape, It's the same shape as in the game, but just the colored lighting effect in the art, I love that. It feels very like 80s anime, 80s manga, and I love it. This is before Fusion. I mean, this is Super Metroid. This is Metroid 3. This is basically telling an recounting an embellished version of the Super Metroid story. Earthbound manga incorporates a bunch of unused plot points. Huh. Weird that Samus is a bounty hunter. None of the story material makes her seem like that. Exactly. I think she always has been. I think if you go back to like the original Metroid manual, it mentions her being a bounty hunter. Super Metroid is the last time Mother Brain shows up. I don't know. I don't know. Actually. Because post Super Metroid, I've only played Fusion and Hunters. And I didn't finish Hunters. So I don't know if she comes back. Retro Studio wanted to have her collect bounties for upgrades, but Nintendo said no. Super Metroid Young Coma series is Sam's main motivation for bounty hunting is going to use it more. Well, yeah. It always has been because Nintendo execs not really knowing what a bounty hunter was. So, okay, I turned over the hatchling to Space Colony scientists. Apparently it's like a city inside. The lab's going up in smoke. Hatchling, Scourge of Zebes, it's Ridley! Ridley! Yeah, in theory, but is she like bringing in confirmation of Kraid's death for money? That's a good question. Alright, there's a boom. It's been a long time. Not long enough. The Mother Brain will reward me handsomely for this prize. You won't get away with this. May have beaten us once, but never again. Say goodbye to your precious colony. I programmed the main computer to self-destruct. Soon this place will be nothing but junk. Sayonara, Space Cadet. Been a blast. Alright, so she jumps down. Gets the main computer. She tries typing on the console, but of course she's got the big gun arm, so she's just kind of like smacking against it. Colony will self-destruct in 100 seconds. And then a dude in blue power armor shows up. What are you doing here? No time to explain. Let's go. Houston! Hurry, get on the ship. Out of here. And then there's a kaboom. Earth-shattering kaboom. Well, I guess that evens us up for the time I saved on the asteroid belt. Let's not make a habit of this. Now I gotta find Ridley and the hatchling. So, the first issue, that's it. That's all for the first episode. The first issue of the Super Metroid comic basically plays it straight, except for the sudden and unexpected appearance of Houston. Presumably another bounty hunter in extremely similar power armor. So we'll have to see what that means. Also, interestingly, this comic kind of portrays it like there's a huge explosion on the space colony, but the space colony itself hasn't been destroyed. Very odd. Very strange. Hang on a sec, chat. Did it get messed up? How did I get turned off? That's so weird. You're supposed to enter text with that, but it got turned off for some reason. Alright, hang on one sec. So... Alright, you're gonna have to find another version of that because that one is microscopic. It's 300 by 168. How is Houston wearing and using Chozo power armor? I don't think they ever addressed that. We'll have to see. But yeah. Oh, we're doing purple? Oh, shit. My lights aren't over here. Okay, hang on. There we go. fuck up the cones in my eyes now. There you go, much better. There we go. Got it. Okay, cool. It's done. It is did. Do a Mimi one, but I think this one looks cool. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. All right. So, what does the appearance of Houston mean for Samus? I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to find out next month. Welcome to Counselor's Corner. They kind of bookended everything. They kind of just they did the classified information, the comic, and the Counselor's Corner, just all right there, just compressed right in the middle of the magazine. I'm not sure why. They used to break stuff up with these features, but Dungeon Master. Why do I keep running out of food? I guess this person didn't realize your party constantly consumes food while you explore or make maps, and they eat. Apparently, your characters eat even faster when you're viewing the subscreen. So, unlike in other games, like your adventuring party is always eating, and then when you open the menu, they eat even faster. So I would say that is fairly confusing. Because DoorDash wasn't invented yet. No wonder I like that art on my phone. My phone background is a portrait-oriented version. That's just based on game. It might be, yeah. And so the game cycles faster in the submenu. So yeah. Wouldn't that be funny, Toast? Wouldn't that be so funny? And then how do I pass a strength test? Hallway on floor 6. Hallway is a long corridor with invisible teleporters. If your character has a high enough ninja level, you can throw an item over the 8 spaces onto the floor plate. I remember you could throw stuff in this game. Apparently your strength or job class determines how far you can throw things. If you can't throw that far, try walking very quickly. If you're fast enough, you can pass over the teleporters before they activate. That just sounds pointless. I get why he's there. We need someone there so Samus can talk to them. Samus needs a man like a camel needs an anchor. Yeah. Definitely agree. And Secret Mana, how do I get the girl in Pandora Castle to join me? You trigger the Goblin event. How do I get past the lava pool and Gaia's navel? And what does the clue about the seasons mean? Hence other M? Yeah, seriously. Oh, Secret of Mana was a good time, chat. I had a really good time with that. 7th Saga! Again, how can I enter through the front gates of Petrov Castle? First you have to use the secret passage under a tombstone. When you reach the apprentice inside the castle, asks you to join him. If you answer yes, the castle's front gate's open. And then you fight the apprentice by talking to him again. If I remember, I remember some stuff about the storyline in 7th Saga. I think Petrov Castle, one of the other apprentices gets like possessed by a demon or something. You have to fight them for the Star Rune. I make this game not suck ass. Import the Japanese version. I stopped the feud between Tulane and Belaine. You apparently have to pick up bits of a crystal apiece off the ground. I removed the curse that keeps me from using magic. You have to go to a cave of silence and recover moonlight. Poetic. And then in the same issue that we get an exploit using the Flying Rooster in Link's Awakening, we get how do you get the Flying Rooster? And I traded my shovel away. Should I buy another one? No! This is actually interesting because it can lead to a problem with the game. After you trade your shovel for the boomerang, you might be tempted to buy another one if it's for sale at the shop in Maybe Village. If you buy it a second time, though, you'll take up a space in your inventory that's intended for another item, such as the bow. If you do buy a second shovel, you won't be able to get rid of it and free that inventory space for another object. If you decide that you do need to use a shovel, you can return to the Goria and get it back by trading the boomerang for it. Yeah, I never did this. I never bought a second shovel But that's interesting. You might even be able to soft lock yourself this way if you lock yourself out of being able to get like an endgame item. Didn't know you could? Yeah. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Seems like a pretty big oversight on the game's part to let you buy another shovel. I wonder if they corrected that in later versions, like the Switch remake. I wonder if you can still screw yourself like that. But yeah, that's very interesting. And I did know that you could trade it back. Like, you trade the shovel for the boomerang, but if you really wanted the shovel back, you could trade him back. Bow isn't needed as far as I can recall. I thought it was needed for some... I was needed for some puzzles, but also, like, you get the boomerang really late in the game. I'm pretty sure most players would have the bow by then, so... Bow's neat. I don't think the boomerang is the secret item in Link's Awakening. Boomerang is the opposite of needed. It is an exploit. Also, good evening, Manic. Good to see you. I'll link in the Discord. There's a YouTube series I really like with some dude who sets game saves to soft locks or near soft locks that get requested by viewers and tries to find a way to escape. Oh, that's neat. Yeah. No, that's why I say it's an exploit. Like, the boomerang does nonsensical damage to bosses. It just, like, deletes them. Weird. Whoa! Power Player Challenge already? Damn, chat. What do we got up tonight? Well, the challenge is Disney's Aladdin. How many pink gems can you collect? Oh, you lose all of them if you continue. Zombies ate my nature... My natures? Zombies ate my nature. What is the highest score you can rack up by the end of the game? That's... Nobody's ever gotten to the end of Zombies ate my neighbors. That's just silly Nintendo power. Tetris 2 was your all-time best score for this hot new puzzler. Nigel Mansell's World Challenge was your best time on the Brazil track. Mortal Kombat, can you defeat the reptile with all of the characters? Wow, why would they issue this challenge? Because that means you need to send in, like, what, 7 pictures to confirm that? What is the lowest level at which you can finish the game in Secret of Mana? That would be really challenging. Challenge to reach reptile. Yeah, it's one of those things, like, you have to beat certain matches with, like, perfects, I think. Something like that. And then the Super Power Club Challenge is Kirby's Pinball Land. What is the highest score you can rack up while fighting Kirby's enemy? I know I'm just gonna be sad when I see next month, and it's gonna be people with like maxed out score on Kirby Pinball. It's a lie. I've gotten to the end of Zombies Ate My Neighbors every time. The game over screen's pretty easy to get to. And then stuff from last month: Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. These people finished the game. Oh, nice Gaio! Thank you so much for subscribing for 15 months. You're a real Super Power Club member, aren't you? You on Squadron finished mission 1 with the most points. Looks like these people capped out at 53,000, so I'll have to check and see what we get. NES Tournament Golf. The winner had 18 under. Felix the Cat. This guy got 1,000,000 points. Two people answered the Felix the Cat call. Oh, that sounds terrible. Highest score 69 million on Pinbot. Nice. Prince of Persia. Wait a minute. What's the time limit for Prince of Persia? Because this is saying that Glenn Leary beat Prince of Persia with 2 hours to spare. But the time limit is 2 hours. Huh? Did Nintendo Power publish a cheater? Being Super Mario Land 2 is not equivalent to finishing Metroid 2 in 1 hour and 11 minutes. That's for goddamn sure. Kirby's Adventure, finish a perfect game. I've done that. Speedrunners really are built different. Yeah, Metroid 2 fastest finishing time. Damn. Damn! I can't believe they published a guy who had 120 minutes left in Prince of Persia. Like, come on. Obviously an exploit. Do your due diligence, Nintendo Power. Yeah, it has to be a credits warp or something. Which I presume there is. In fact, classified information at some point probably have that. But then I would think more people would have actually submitted that then? I don't know. It's a strange circumstance, chat. It is unexpected, to say the least. You have to submit this with a photo. Down here, this gray inset is telling you how to capture your accomplishment so you can send it in. It's all the technical know-how needed to take a picture of an old CRT TV. Probably everybody else finished it wouldn't count. I figure it wouldn't count, but Glenn was audacious enough to try, and he was rewarded. He was rewarded. Current world record 8% looks to be 12 minutes. 12 minutes, my god. That is gobsmacking. Something Gordonian not. Okay. I'm not gonna play this entire game tonight, chat. I promise. I'm not gonna play this entire game tonight. In fact, no. Girl getting top score is the key art, nice. Hard is hard. Hard is hard. Let's go about there. Do better. Wasn't expecting the pissed off unicorn. Nobody expects the pissed off unicorn. You always fly as Greg, Chad. You always fly as Greg. Sorry, it's a frontline base. Taking Mega's sword for thwarting Project 4. Just who we are after all, the United Nations. Okay, so the high score in Nintendo Power for this level was 53,000. I assume that's what you get for destroying every enemy in it. And I don't think there's any secret pickups other than a screen clear. Might be 2 screen clears, but I don't think they give you money. Fighter jet port project 20. You don't need a fighter jet for that. It's just gonna implode. It'll be fine. Hey, there we go. My score is only 19,000. What in the hell did they do to get 53,000 points on that first stage? How do you even get more points? What the fuck? That was extremely confusing. What are you talking about? So, in the Power Players Challenge, I guess last month there was a challenge to see how many points you could get in the first stage of UN Squadron, and the highest scores were 53,000 points. So I wanted to see how many points I would get. I only ended with 19,000. So, like, I have no idea how you could possibly get more points. Like, it's very confusing to me. Jesus God. Those enemy freaks are awful. I'm clearly not on their level. Yeah. Clearly. Like, I thought they were talking about money first, but it obviously wasn't money because I ended with like 80-some thousand. So then it had to be score, but I wasn't anywhere near the score, so I don't get how that works. I like Kara Airwing from the Capcom Arcade Stadium. I'm stupid terrible at it. I can never remember where the secret pickups are in this one. Because I mean there's no there's no landscape to remember here. There's no cliffs or caves to tuck them away in. You just kind of have to remember at what point in the stage the things you want are. Those blue planes are huge pains in the ass, but they're also worth a ton of money. Because they're like advanced fighter types. This game has such excellent sound design. Everything in this game just sounds so satisfying. All the shooting and explosions and everything. And I mean, we've talked about it endlessly. It's absolutely key for a shmup, if you ask me. Like, the action has to sound satisfying. There we go. Every stage has a hidden score pickup. Shouldn't be enough for a score of 50k. I don't think the first one does. I'm really pretty sure the first one doesn't. It's such a simple pattern, but it's still really tricky because you don't have a whole lot of space to move. Guys chose the wrong team. All right, one more stage. I'm gonna do the other air battle. Wolf Pack. This is the really hard one. I actually need sub-weapons for this. Because these little planes are actually tough. Fortunately, this is a really short stage. Because if it wasn't, you'd just get your ass kicked. Yeah. Ah! Jesus. Ugh. Yeah, it's really hard. Every time I watch places, I kind of want to track down the OVAs or whatever it had. Okay, I'll give that one more try. Really supposed to have a much better main gun for this. Ooh, that's not good. The way the damage system in this works, if you get hit by a bullet or a missile, you take your bar down there. You take 1 pip of damage. If you actually collide with something, you take 2. So collisions are way worse. Twice as bad, in fact. Yeah, okay. Da-na-na! Action music. All right, let's move on. Hard in that game is hard, chat. It is truth in advertising. But yeah, it's great. UN Squadron or Area 88 or whatever you want to call it is an all-time great for sure. So what's next? Okay, I didn't have Bill Clinton on my bingo card for tonight. What is going on here? I have okay. When we get to these big wordy features in the magazine, like I usually remember them existing, but I don't remember what they say. I don't even remember this one existing. I had no idea this was here. So, well, chat, I guess it's time to find out. So this is the SMART, the Super Mario All-Stars Report Team. What's important to kids? What do they want to do with their futures? Who are their heroes? What do they do with their free time? Last fall, representatives of the SMART traveled to Washington, D.C. to talk to lawmakers about the issues that are important to them. The lawmakers, including President Clinton and Vice President Gore, listened. Early in the year, Nintendo America commissioned BKG Youth, a youth research organization, to find out what issues kids were thinking about as they returned to school. They found where kids are generally concerned about their education, their safety, and their families. When the groups got together to discuss issues, developed the Nintendo Kids platform, they identified education, drugs, homelessness, violence, and the environment as the issues that concern them most. Their collective recommendations about how to address these problems made up the SMART platform. Nintendo conducted a nationwide search to find out standing kids to serve on the Super Mario All-Stars Report Team. An appropriate name says Nintendo Power, the official Nintendo magazine. Considering that Nintendo released Super Mario All-Stars for the Super NES at about the same time the search was taking place. Oh, of course, yeah. Let's name this political action group after a video game that came out roughly around the same time. I've been poking at the Kinnikuman manga because some of my friends have been watching the new anime lately. Not to the actual hardcore wrestling stuff, but it's decently funny. That's good. Nintendo conduct... oh no. I read that. Applications including essays, collages, video, and audio tapes poured in from kids around the country, and the 9 winners, ranging in age from 8 to 13, were selected by a panel of their peers. One representative from each state was also named to a pinch hitter list of honorable mentions. 5 representatives took the trip to Washington to discuss the issues and present the resolutions to the president, Vice President, Senator Barbara Boxer of California, Congressman Joseph P. Kennedy II of Massachusetts, sponsor of National Children's Day. They also met with members of the U.S. House of Representatives from their home districts and presented them with copies of the SMART platform. One delegate, Sean Donahue, even grabbed national attention when he was called on by Vice President Gore to ask a question during a presidential press briefing. I'm sorry, I have a hard time imagining this happening now or getting any kind of press attention whatsoever. Excuse me, what the hell is that middle photo? Are you talking about the Mario who's seen some shit? The Mario with the 1,000-yard stare? Quick Mario, punch a repub while you can. Should track down Newt Gingrich and Goomba stomped his ass. Mario with his head as big as his torso. The caption is the team presents his platform to Representative Joseph Kennedy in his office in Capitol Hill. So there you go. I forget which one Joseph Kennedy is. I don't think he's the brainworm one. After 2016, I think it's pretty clear politicians are better off not talking about video games. Delegation includes smart captains, a bunch of people. In conjunction with the selection of the team, BKJ Youth and Nintendo sent thousands of surveys to kids across America. Okay, among the diverse groups surveyed, education is clearly a priority. Fully 98% expect to graduate from high school and 94% plan to go to college. The problems that concerned them most were drugs, AIDS, and homelessness. Well, I think that's DARE doing damage there. 68% worried about their safety away from home, and more than 32% worried that their families would someday be homeless. Wow. Jesus. Combat drug problems, respondents felt that educating kids about drugs would be more effective than arresting them. Well, I mean, if that's your binary, then yeah, I agree. Although they have concerns about their futures, judging from the complete smart platform we plainly see, kids feel like they, along with their parents, teachers, and the government, can make a difference. One positive piece of proof is that the Brady Bill, which is smart platform support, has already passed. Well, how about that? Back up. Did anyone worry about a giant turtle dragon kidnapping people? I wonder if anybody brought that to Bill's attention. He probably would have been intrigued. Leaves are gonna say something like Pokemon Go, the polls stick to anecdotes like Tim Waltz really like Crazy Taxi. Hey, let's do some crazy voting. All their fears came true, yeah. So yeah, I had no idea this happened. I had no idea this was a thing. But Nintendo sent some kids to talk to Bill Clinton and Al Gore, and they did. How about that? Pretty cool. Oh, yeah, we get to play some something. I'm gonna play some something, chat. Super Mario All-Stars is always a treat for me because I didn't have it as a kid. I rented it and it was cool, but I couldn't bring myself to buy it because I technically already own these games. And it's not like these are the superior versions or anything. They're just different. Oh, I can actually pick up from here. How about that? I mean, Super Mario Bros. 3 added music to the attract screen. That's, you know, that's cool. Good that they did that. Anything? Oh, I've got a lot of somethings, in fact. They're at least 8 bits better. They're 8 bits more. I don't know about better. My thing with these games is they always like they don't feel quite right. Because, you know, different engine. They play differently. Underwater stage with the gravity of Jupiter, yeah. Honestly, it feels pretty noticeable to me. I do not know in the Lost Levels now. Get the fuck in there! least that shit still works. You know, actually, when we streamed Lost Levels, back when this got a feature in the magazine, that was the first time I ever beat it. I had, aw, shit. Shit, it went the wrong way. I've never been able to make that work. Never, ever, ever. Oh, crap. Well, that's no good. Did you do all the letter worlds? I did World 9, thank you very much. You were there for that. It's definitely not easy to chain all the stars. Gamble. Oh, fuck. I got a frog. I have 2 frog suits. How'd that happen? Increíble. Ah, yes. This living nightmare. Shit. In fact, I'm fairly confident this is where we stopped last time. Because I got my ass et. I missed a P-switch. Forgot about that. The 4 stage. 1 of 2, in fact. There's something off to the right. I got my ass killed trying to show you all that. I just realized the save file for this also keeps your lives, which I feel like is something that Mario games tend not to do. Did I go into a fugue state? When did you get 27 lives? How many did you start with? I loaded up a save file. Since this is Mario All-Stars, it actually saves your progress, and apparently it saves everything. Sub-inventory and lives and everything. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Pincered. Oh, it is. Fuck. I'm good. God damn, I'm good, chat. I was there for that. I thought the letter worlds came after World 9, the SNES version. No, it's an either-or thing. But I forget what it is. Oh, it's warps. If you beat the lost levels using warps, you go to the letter stages. If you beat the lost levels without warps, you go to the World 9. Yee-hoo! No, gimme! The original version of Mario 2 Lost Levels, the letter stages are unlocked after beating the game 8 times. Jesus Christ. Why, man? Why did they do that? Why did they make the game like that? I mean, yeah, like Wild West of game design and all that shit, but why? Alright, let's beat your ass. Huh. Is this a suit house? If I remember correctly, there's basically 3 kinds of mushroom house with the item. There's one where it's a mushroom, a fire flower, or a leaf. There's one where it's a fire flower, leaf, or frog suit. And then there are a few rare ones that are frog suit, tanuki suit, or Hammer Brothers suit. I think. When I played as a kid, I might have ended up taking a backwards warp because they fucking do that, and that's why I got the letter worlds. Entirely possible, yeah. It's entirely possible. Because, yeah, they are straight motherfuckers with those backwards warps. You know, I didn't actually want to do that. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb and bad. But hey, recovered. Lost Levels is basically proto-Kaizo Mario. Funny to think about, isn't it? That in a sense, Kaizo Mario was just sort of the natural evolution from what Nintendo itself did with Mario, at least in Japan. Mario is his most powerful when he's allowed to be a furry. I almost said a fury. The thing that strikes me every time I play Mario 3 is how short the levels are. Ah, I fucked it. Lost levels are called that because you lose your patience while playing them. Oh, end card. Except they're gonna fuck up the bridge. Damn it! Ah, there we go. Hey! Oh. Oh. Apparently it didn't come to the US because anyways, cheap playtester tried was like, this isn't fun, and they were right, too. They were right. Oh, fuck. Oh dear. Oh. Didn't actually realize I could do that. I mean, it stands to reason, but still, didn't realize I could do that. Hell no, I'm not going through there. Are you stupid? I think it was Howard who said no to Lost Levels. Smart man, that Howard Phillips. Good head on his shoulders, good bow tie on his neck. Yeah, really, I think that would have been a disaster. Like, straight up. I think that would have done some serious damage to the Mario brand, honestly. And just imagine the volume of, like, raging children that holiday season if they had released Lost Levels as Mario 2. Billy's killed momentum in the Mario franchise here in the US. I gotta wonder, though. I am curious. Is there any... Could there be any possibility that release of the Lost Levels like that might have actually changed, like, gaming culture? Like, could it have maybe, like, gotten people acclimated to, like, ultra hard games on a wider scale than what we have now? Oh yeah, I absolutely prefer the Mario 2 we got. And I mean, think Think of all the stuff we would have missed out if they hadn't done that. Like, we would have missed out on, like, Shy Guys, and the Bombs, and Snuffits, and Sniffits. What game was it that made Big Bertha stupid huge? I don't know, and I don't want to know. Is that ultra hard games like Zelda 2? No, like, Lost Levels is on... Lost Levels is like if they had released the second quest of Zelda as its own game. Like, seriously. Zelda 2 is hard, but it is not unfair. Lost Levels just fucking hates you. Even speedrunners still sweat it as they play it. I'm not surprised, man. Kangaroos out there. I wanted... I had it too. No. Ooh. You were playing TMNT every morning and I liked it. Raises some AGDQ, whatever, and the runners were amazing, also still sweating at the risky bits. I bet, yeah. I always love these airship stages. They're both really cool and really tense. You know, like having to remember which blocks have poison mushrooms in it. Yeah, I can do without, seriously. Oh, it's Wendy! Totally forgot. Bye, Wendy. Later days. Yeah, there's some legit leaps of faith in the Lost Levels, and some actual unironic Kaizo block. That's how we know you're not a speedrunner. You don't mind the auto scroller. Oh, you know me too well. Wait, that guy just looks like Mario. Looks like a wider, swarthier Mario. Like the Captain Lou Albano Mario. Come on, camera. I'm here. You can do this. The camera doesn't like purple for some reason. The white block contains magic powers that will enable you to defeat your enemies. What do you suppose they mean by this, chat? Isn't a wider, swarthier Mario just Wario? No, Wario's like paler, isn't he? He's like a pasty fuck. He's got a scarier mustache, and he's definitely wider. Can't dispute that. This letter feels kind of like Easternmost Peninsula has the secret. Maybe some music note blocks have power-ups in them. Imagine blocks are just a facet of life in the Mario world. Yeah. Alright, I think that is sufficient all-starring for one evening. Doop. Doot doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Doot 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 doot. Alright, we've done that. We've done that. What are we doing next, chat? What's coming up? Oh! Great! Cool. Spider-Man, X-Men, okay, then trouble. Marvel teams, previously released Super NES, and the Nintendo. They didn't even mention that. They didn't even mention that it was on NES, because nobody gives a shit anymore. I actually thought she was talking about the music box power-up, because it's white. There is technically a non-zero chance that they're talking about the whole thing with the being able to crouch on white blocks to fall back behind the stage background. I miss when just the mention of Marvel didn't exhaust me. Can't talk for anyone else. I know I won't be requesting this. I'm full up on Arcade's Revenge. Yeah, let's just skip this. We've done this so many times, and it's just a straight port. It's the same shit. I mean, the layouts are a bit different, but who gives a fuck, man? Yeah, pass. I do think the right here. You see this right here? That's supposed to be fucking Juggernaut. I love it. In fact, I'm gonna zoom in on that so you can see it even better. Look at that goofy ass juggernaut. Best viewers! Finally, chat. Finally. Nah, it's Wolverine. Aw, boo. Finally, I was gonna get some quality view. What's up, Azathoth? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. I don't have any particularly juggernautish hats, unfortunately. I could use like some kind of dome helmet or something. There's a lot of hats I could use, I think. And also possibly wigs. Use a fucking ball. Get a ball. Somebody request it and I'll do it. Somebody request the hat and don't request the game and I will do it. Alright. Sit tight. Did I miss another best viewers? Oh well. I snorted so loud. Oh shit, it's true. Fortunately, chat, I didn't run into my wife while I was out there searching for a bowl, so I didn't have to explain what. Jesus Christ, as a thought. Oh my god, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs, dude. That is so generous of you. It was wild as the bot was active recently, so they had the Dark Souls icon. No kidding, huh? What was the last item held in this bowl? I think I used this bowl to make mashed potatoes a couple nights ago. It's... Nah, I clean it good so it doesn't smell like garlic or anything, but yeah. Just because you actually went and got a bowl of that own. I am a man of my word, of course. I don't know why you'd want cheap viewers. Yeah, I already have plenty, don't I? Mashed potatoes bowl. I almost wish it did still smell like mashed potatoes. I may... Chat, if you don't mind me saying, if I can toot my own horn for a second here, I do make some damn good mashed potatoes. There's a dude with a ball on his head. It's all just a bunch of horse shit and the king clubs, the sentinel robots, and whatever. Who gives a shit? Oh, this is even better though. Oh, it's a good thing. It's a good thing we just skated right past all that Spider-Man and X-Man so we could get onto this horse shit. What's your secret? The secret is potatoes are good. The secret is I eat mashed potatoes at restaurants and then I think really hard about how they made them and then I come home and I make them at home. So my mashed potatoes are, you know, like cut them and peel them, cut them into chunks, wash them, boil them in a pot, let them steam a little bit after you drain them to get them really, really dry. And then I mix in butter, milk, and garlic to get garlic mashed potatoes. And if I have the resources, I also mix in shredded cheese and green onion. And that makes them absolutely delectable. I prefer creamy mashed potatoes. I'm a real big fan of creamy mashed potatoes. If I haven't played before, it might be good. It's probably terrible. I've heard about mixing sour cream. We don't usually have sour cream at home here, but the next time we do, I definitely want to give that a try. Those shots of Bart running are all the same. Oh my god, they are! It's just 3 copies of the same key art. Gravy is also a good option if you're cooking meat. Cream cheese. Yeah, that's a good point. I should try some other options. It's actually really subtle when you add to the mash. It's not overpowering. Yeah, I want to try all of these because I'm very comfortable with my mashed potato recipe right now, but I'm more than willing to explore and experiment a bit to see if I can make it even better. Hear me out, depending on what you're eating the potatoes with, some a bit of bacon grease for some of the butter. No, I can see that. I can see that. I mean, you're essentially doing it for like the oil. But yeah, as soon as you add chives, green onions, your mashed potatoes will just taste like sour cream and onion potato chips. And there's nothing wrong with that either. One time I mentioned that my mom used to make mashed potatoes and mayo, and I would like to post a redaction. She wasn't the biggest fan of doing it. So it did happen, but you're not actually advocating for it. I have not done this one before, Justin Brett. This is a brand new, extremely worthwhile experience that we're about to have here. You know, chat, when I said like this, I looked like the soldier from Team Fortress 2. Just sounds like potato salad. Yeah, no, my wife, I'm pretty lucky. My wife makes potato salad too. And hers is basically mashed potatoes with Japanese mayonnaise. And then a bunch of thin sliced carrots, cucumbers, and corn. And it's really good. It is really good. Mashed potatoes is the kind of food where you can't go wrong, at least not that wrong. Yeah, definitely. It's a fun food to experiment with. Japanese Korean potato salad is great. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, it really is. I've had probably the best potato salad I've had was Japanese. Nothing wrong with it. The experience was distracting because it was oddly familiar while being different. Yeah. Now I want some potato. Love the regular baked potatoes too. Super easy. I haven't had a normal baked potato in ages. No, wait, that's not true. I went to a Japanese omelet restaurant while I was in Japan, and they served baked potatoes. They had the best baked potatoes and dinner, like fluffy dinner rolls. It was so good. It was so good. Also more a fan of creamy mashed potatoes, why I use waxy potatoes. I see. Usually the way mashed potatoes go wrong is not enough too much milk moisture. That's true. You're very right, Toast. Flavor is easy to fix. It's the consistency you gotta work on. Yeah. And fortunately, I know exactly the consistency that I like and how to get there. So. I mean, really, the key to anything like that is to just add things a tiny bit at a time and mix it all together and just not go overboard. Sometimes mine turned to aligot accidentally. Red potatoes are really good for creamy mashed potatoes. Ooh, okay. I think we're actually running low on potatoes. So when we run out, maybe I'll try to convince my wife to get some red potatoes. I recommend Papa Loco, the Tex-Mex variant of stuffed baked potatoes has chopped grilled beef, sour cream, green onions, bacon, and cheese. That sounds like a goddamn potato that eats like a meal. That's crazy. Papa's Loco. Okay, that makes more sense. Crazy father. I'm gonna make some potato salad this week too. You should. Good. They're gigantic. Yeah, that sounds really nice. I'm like, okay, I finally had a big enough dinner tonight that I'm not feeling like super hungry talking about food like this, so that's good. Place in New Orleans that actually sells baked potatoes as meals. They come with toppings like crab meat. Oh, I want to try that. Also good potato option, especially with reds. Cut them into large chunks, toss them in oil and some kind of seasoning. Onion and dry soup mix and just roast them in the oven. Ah, potatoes. God bless potatoes, man. Everything you make with potatoes is just so good. Potatoes are such a miracle food. Mashed cauliflower is actually quite nice too. I would like to try some cauliflower dishes, because I haven't really had an opportunity so far in my life. Suddenly thinking that I'll bet roasted jalapenos will go well with mashed potatoes, and I think I'll try it tomorrow. Does sound like a good bet, or at least worth a try. You make chili dogs this week? Chili dogs. I might dump the chili on a baked potato instead. Hell yes, chili potato. Potatoes are the standard base for food. You can't go wrong with them. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, chat. Cauliflower is great. It's like tofu, and that you can use as a base for almost anything. Yeah, I've just never, like, my mom didn't cook it when I was a kid. My wife doesn't cook it. Something I wouldn't mind trying. I just haven't really had a chance. Chat, if I keep putting this off, we're never gonna get anywhere else in the magazine, so I guess we'd better do it. Yeah. Toss the entire Simpsons cast in the age-old tale of Jack and the Beanstalk about Acclaim's newest game. Homer managed to bungle things again after he discovered that Bart's magic beans were not candy. He spit them out, and a mysterious beanstalk began to grow. Game based on one of the most popular shows of all time. It's gotta be good. Yeah. The Bart man has work cut out for him. This tall tale of giants, beanstalks, and fabled golden eggs. The game is disappointing because you start with a limited number of lives, 3 to be exact, and no continues. Okay, we're cool, chat. We're only gonna be playing this for like 2 minutes. These parameters turn an otherwise enjoyable action game into an avoidance game, also known as total bullshit. You'll be so worried about falling from a vine or taking a hit that your enjoyment level will be severely diminished. Here's all the kinds of things that'll fuck you up. And here again, they bring it up again. If the game was more lenient with the amount of lives and continues it offered, dealing with all these enemies and obstacles would be okay. However, it's a giant-sized challenge for the 4-foot-tall Bart. Initially, he's only outfitted with a slingshot that he got as a bonus in the Cow for Magic Bean trade with Monty the Miser. Bart will pick up other weapons like firecrackers and paper airplanes along the way, but the slingshot will have to be relied upon heavily for protection. God, it's so weird seeing Burns without gray hair. Like, I always just assumed that Montgomery Burns was born an old man. You've known people like that, right, chat? People that you couldn't imagine being, like, any kind of youthful. This is the only time an actual full-length feature is slated the game. No, there have been other ones where they've called out like serious design flaws in the body, but it's rare. It's very rare. He was back when Smithers was like brownish. Steve Martin with brown hair. Oh yeah, I can't imagine. Too weird. Simply too weird. All right, chat. Let's get this bullshit over with. Okay. Steve Martin was going white-haired in his 20s, wasn't he? I mean, I would certainly assume so. It's like my dad is bald. I've only ever known my dad is bald. So, like, seeing old pictures of him in, like, high school and, like, before he got married is so bizarre to me. Because I was like, it's like, what's wrong with your head? Why isn't it shiny? That makes no sense. I think it's under The Simpsons. Yeah, oh my god, there's at least one more Simpsons game on the Game Boy, chat. I regret to inform you, this won't even be the last of these. Weird creature in your head, Dad. It's true. I can't put it off forever. It's true. I'm gonna turn this way down for y'all. Like, way down. Once upon a time, there's a poor family with a son named Bart. And unfortunately, he got a video game. They were so poor that all they had were some old donuts and a cow. What good are donuts without milk? They had a cow, you dipshit! They finally ran out of donuts. Homer told Bart to go to town and sell the cow. On his way, Bart ran into a silly-looking man named Monty the Miser. Suddenly enveloped by ennui. He offered Bart some magic beans in exchange for the cow. Bart said, "No way, man!" "I'll throw in a slingshot," said Monty. "Cool," said Bart, and he ran off towards home. He placed the beans on a table before he could tell everyone about his great deal. Homer popped the beans into his mouth, thinking they were delicious candy. Chat. "Yuck," said Homer as he spat them out of the window. "Go to your room, Bart," he yelled. The next morning when Bart looked outside, he saw a giant beanstalk going up into the clouds. "Whoa, mama," said Bart. "That's one giant beanstalk." Yeah, they definitely nailed the writing, didn't they? He grabbed his slingshot and jumped out of the window. Alright, please kill me. Just fucking end my shit. Okay, well, first thing to note that's pretty interesting, this is actually a different engine. I thought this was gonna be like Camp Deadly Redux, but no, this is a straight up different engine. Very strange. Shit, dude. We're playing the hero of the game, Bort Sampson. Play as bad as it looks, yeah. Oh god, no, that hurts you. Oh god, that also hurts you. Oh. Yes, give me death. Yes, I ache for death. The sweet release of oblivion. The way this moves feels like absolute shit. Try again, man. Yeah, no, this is garbage. When movement follows the camera, slightly unnerving, yeah. You know what's really unnerving? Bart's entire body moves when he walks, but not his head. I think that's honestly the weirdest thing in it so far. Also, what the fuck is the music? What is the music and why is the music? I wouldn't want to be on the dev team for this game either, but have some pride. Yeah, how is the music? How is this music? How can this be music? I thought I see a Simpsons-style giant weevil. First time for everything, man. Don't have a cow. Huh, I guess plot-wise, they didn't have a cow. They had one, and then they got rid of it, so they don't have a cow. Man. That makes me wonder what the hell was up with Simpsons Mania. Uh-oh. Wait, I'm sorry. If you fall too fast, you just die? It's probably sold okay on brand power alone, and that should be a crime. That really should be criminalized in some way. Like, I don't want to live in a world where a game like this made money. This is a paycheck job for like 2 very overworked temps in a back room. Fighting uphill with a licensed game. God, I just don't care. It sucks so bad. Good. He's dead. No, I don't want to try again, man. Fuck. I thought it was the old school 3 lives, not 0 also counts. We're really biting the shorts now. Don't bite the shorts that feed you, chat. How the fuck? Time to commit Sudoku. God, just die, Bart! Game over, dude. Never been so fucking happy to see that. Garbage. Absolute garbage. Just unmitigated crap. Irredeemable trash. The Bard. Die. Be better off watching you kill a mushroom for 30 minutes in Wooden Ocean. Alright, so if for some reason you have the temerity of existence to get up this stupid fucking beanstalk, then you get to the Street of Clouds, which just looks like platforming hell. You fight Monty Cloud Monster. You enter the castle, which actually kind of looks like a neat level. You dance around a soup bowl. You stay out of the light, and then you climb down the beanstalk, and Lisa's a harp. The end. Now then. We have arrived, chat. We have made landfall at a most ominous island. Stealth mission, the engine must be like Thief 5. Time to play an actual good game? I don't know about that. I don't know. I hope so, because I am a huge fan of Star Tropic. I love Star Tropic. I can't say I've ever heard anything good about this one. Better than the last one? Okay, I'll give you that. What the hey, I don't remember Tetrads being in this one. Satellite mean force stealth? Almost certainly, yeah. Seems early for that particular plague. No, some of these old platformers had levels where it's like you'd stay out of the light so the big monster thing doesn't catch you, and it's basically just if you end up in the wrong place at the wrong time, you just instantly die. All right, Azathoth, have a good one. Thanks for coming out. Thanks again for those gift subs. I really, really appreciate it. You can trust that the helmet stays on for the rest of the evening. Star Tropics. But yes, there is a Star Tropics 2, chat. Zoda's Revenge. Tetrads in Time. When part-time adventurer Mike Jones clobbered the alien leader Zoda in orbit over the South Seas, he thought his hero days were over. But in fact, they've only just begun. Actually, no, there was one more detour and then they were over. Mike's uncle, Dr. J, found a puzzle on the side of the escape pod that carried 7 space children. The solution to the puzzle will send Mike tumbling through time in search of the 7 magic tetrads. This Star Tropics sequel is a must for NES action and adventures fans. We'll see about that. Okay, quick recap. For those of you that weren't around for or don't remember Star Tropics. This fiery-haired fellow right here is Mike Jones. He is the nephew of Dr. Jones. Not the indie varietal. But, in Star Tropics 1, Mike Jones goes to a South Seas archipelago looking for his uncle who has mysteriously disappeared. What he finds is an island-spanning mystery that he has to unravel using a pretty cool-ass submarine and a robot friendo. Pro tier, well, he's like a baseball star. So he uses that pitching arm to get that yo-yo out there. There's a bunch of weird mystical shit going on across the islands, but it ultimately turns out to be aliens, chat. An asteroid landed thousands of years ago containing, no. It was actually a recent asteroid. That's right. That's why Uncle Jay was there in the first place. He was trying to track down the asteroid. An asteroid crashed down on one of the islands, and an alien spaceship came to follow it. Turns out the asteroid contained 7 star children in suspended animation, and the evil Zoda wanted them for reasons, I guess. But Mike got on his spaceship and blew it the fuck up. And saved the day, and saved the kids, and all that stuff. But now Zoda's back, and he's hopping through time, and some bullshit's happening. I don't know. So what's new in number 2? An angle on the action. Mike has more mobility than he had in the original Star Tropics Adventure. Now he can run, jump, and throw weapons diagonally. So it sounds like they've broken away from the grid-based movement of the original. Multi-level mazes. Many of the passages in Zoda's Revenge are several floors deep. This changes from the original game's single-level mazes and adds a new dimension. Now Mike can fall through hidden holes and climb to new heights. Mike jumps, attacks, uses items, can air attack. Special items are all pretty much the same. Is Zoda a giant head? Zoda was a giant head for a bit. Remember, he turned into a big chonker xenomorph at the very end of the first game. Very scary one, too. It vomited up all kinds of weird space anemones and shit. Where did Zoda come from? The kids are from the asteroid. The kids are from the asteroid. Zoda was chasing them. So I think the cubes they were sealed away in were like extremely powerful, and he wanted to use them as like a power source or something. But no, just an evil alien chasing the good aliens is, I think, about as deep as it goes. Must be used by last boss who turn into terrible monsters. Do they win? Do they have to stay like that? I saw a post about that regarding Resident Evil. Because, like, every villain in Resident Evil just turns into this, like, botanical bio-horror. And it's like, what's your fucking plan if you win? You just gonna stay like that forever? Like, you're a living wall now. Congratulations. Do you even want to win at this point? Jump on a new screen and instantly die because he didn't predict the goop around, I guess. Yeah. What is really comfortable? That could be true. Could be like just, yeah, constant endorphins. Yeah, maybe it feels really good to be all T-virused up. I don't know. Never gonna happen to me. What can I say? Anyway, how's this gonna go? Oh, this is... Y'all need to see Yum Yum here. You need to make sure you don't miss out on Yum Yum. She was an animal, so didn't really have a plan by that point. Bergen wasn't planning to mutate that badly, but everybody else chose the goop life, yeah. Exactly. Alright, Chapter 1, Present Day Seattle. The cipher is solved. Dr. J has been working on a strange cipher he found inscribed on the Space Children's escape pod. The story begins. Mike has a clue that will unlock the mystery of the cipher and send him tumbling through time. God damn, it cuts out your wife and asked her to put T-virus in your drink. Sorry. I didn't choose the goop life. The goop life chose me. Alright, so Chapter 2, Cave Dwellers. Thin Ice. Mike's first stop is in the prehistoric era of the Cave Dwellers. You'll fall through the snow and ice into underground passages, fight some bears and wild boars, grab some rocks. There's a clue in the cave. Take Tink's axe as a new weapon. Yeah, I don't think you're yo-yoing in this game. I think you have a spread of different weapons in this. And then, yeah, you need to use the symbols that you find on the cave wall to get through the cave and fight Yum Yum, and that's great. And then you find a Tetris piece. Why do you find a Tetris piece? I don't fucking know. Chapter 3 is Ancient Egypt. We're actually going to pal around the Nile and help Cleopatra. Go to Scorpion's Nest in a monkey place in the Great Pyramid and fight. It's always a big pharaoh head. It really does seem to always be a pharaoh head. How many channel points do you need to spend to get you to replace your hat with colander? Look, I already got one thing that I gotta clean after I finish tonight's stream. Let's save the colander for another night. Maybe I'll put maybe I should split them out. Maybe I should have the normal hat request, and then I should have the improvised hat request. Moses flew back having lost the fight and was worth the people of Seattle. Oh man, chat, all that food. That big dinner I had is really starting to settle in me. Alright. Chapter 4 is 19th century London, the case of the missing tetrad that will, I guess we talk to Sherlock Holmes to get his help. And we fight Zoda X, a clone of the original Zoda. That inspires a lot of confidence. Alright, and then they preview the next couple chapters. Chapter 5 is Gold Rush era San Francisco. Chapter 6 is the Renaissance with Leonardo da Vinci. Chapter 7 is Transylvania. Chapter 8 is King Arthur. And Chapter 9 is back to Corocola, apparently. It's a Carmen Sandiego prequel. I don't think so. We're not checking where in time Carmen or even Zoda is. We want to know where in time the Tetris pieces are, of all things. Let's do it, chat. I really want this. If this is good, I'm gonna say this now. I want this to be good. If this game is good, I'm gonna do a full playthrough of it. If it's not good, probably what we end on. What did I just walk into? Look, I am ready for war, Deep Thought. I am loaded for bear. I'm girded. I'm the juggernaut, motherfucker. Give us a hat wobble. It's actually kind of hard to do in this one. Here we go. Star Trek is time travel. Osh cosplaying Spaceballs. Surrounded by assholes. Yeah. Great chat. I love it. Okay, here we go. Wow, actually going back to the good old NES, we don't do this very often anymore. It's been a hot minute. I'm gonna skip over this part. I can never play this part again. Came back at just the right time. You sure did, Ms. Roy. You wouldn't want to miss this? Yeah, that doesn't work. The thing I'm trying to turn it into needs more syllables than the thing I'm starting with. That was the opposite. Star. Star Tropics 2 here. How many years in the SNES is this? 2. 2. Alright, here we go. Register your name. His name is Piss? Okay. Sure. Chapter 1. Hi, I'm Mike. How have you been? That's good. I didn't answer yet. I'm back in Seattle. Do you remember my uncle? Yeah, I do. Yeah, Dr. J, the tropical archaeologist. Now he's in Seattle, busy decoding the rest of that cipher from the tropic. Spends all his time reading like crazy, trying to break the code. Mike, can you hear me? Mike, can you hear me? You shout, whoa, Mika! Mika, where are you? This is what most people mean when they ask how you're doing. No answer from Mika. Mike, pick up the phone! Just kidding, I'm using telepathy. Telepathy? Wow, too cool. Mike, remember my father, Huracan, leader of the lost planet Argonia? He spoke to me in a dream. Was it a cat I saw? Was it a rat I saw? I wonder what it means. I can't talk anymore today. That's all for now, Mike. Mika, wait! Disconnected? That made no goddamn sense! Was it a cat I saw? Was it a rat I saw? I better ask Dr. J. Busy. Very, very busy. Tough, tough, very tough. This cipher is tough. Maybe. Well, getting warmer. Almost? No. Busy. Very, very busy. I mean, he's got the same goofy-ass writing that the original did. Dr. J! Uncle Steve! Oh, Mike, it's you! What are you doing here? Tell the story, Amiga, blah, blah, Huracan, blah, blah, said blah, blah, cat, blah, rat, blah, blah, blah. Huracan said, was it a cat I saw? Was it a rat I saw? Oh, they're palindromes, aren't they? Yeah, he flips around for it. Get it? Yes! Reverse, exactly! Huracan is telling us to reverse the cipher! Ah, let's see if this works. Mike, get me the Oxford Wonder World. That's it there. Ah, here it is. Now to read the strange words of the cipher. Hum. Pa ba ba oo ba ba moo ba ba moo. Is it pa 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 mau mau? Pa 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 mau mau. Mike, wait, stop! Stop! That's what happens when you papa umama too hard. You slipped to another time and space. Mike asked how we were doing and then abandoned us on the street. You appear, huh? What happened? Where am I? Wow, it's like being in a sci-fi movie. Ugh, chew. I've got to keep moving. You decide to look around. The ground has many holes ahead. They're hidden by snow. Watch your step. Remember, Mike, who are we talking to? The player, obviously. Okay, so yeah, free movement now. Still a little clunky though, to be entirely fair. Ow. Yes, I am Piss, and we are controlling Mike. Music's already not as good as the first game? Yeah, that's for damn sure. So right now we're just throwing rocks at wild boars. And staring at their assholes, apparently. I recall it feels a little sloppier with the free movement, yeah. It was definitely, like, look. The original Star Tropics was definitely a clunky game, but it was precise in that. There was a sense of precision to it. 30 to 50 feral hogs to go. Or still has assholes as canonical the previous game. Oh god, I just realized this is gonna make platforming a lot harder. Ah, there we go. Great about PSX JRPG called Beyond the Beyond, which you might have played because the first one is a level near the end with invisible sinkholes, and I'm having flashbacks. It's a bear! It is the least threatening bear I've ever seen in my life. And my daughters have teddy bears. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me, fuck you. Fuck everybody. Oh, these dungeons are kind of randomized, it seems. I guess it's random which version you're going to get. You got a dungeon wall with murder-triggered explosives? That was an excellent question. Seems like no mean feat to accomplish. Yeah, they're basically, yeah, these sinkholes are just like random encounters. Alright, we made it. I am a caveman I am. Oh my, you look so much like my son. Oh, my poor shorty. Someday a reliever shall come from the south. Our village awaits him. A reliever? I'm gonna roast a boar for dinner. How you like it? Rare roast? What a barbarian. The hunting was good today. Oink oink snort. The hunting was good today. He's Picasso, a great artist, and I'm his buddy. We tried to fight Yum Yum. It was terrible. Picasso has not said a word since. Poor Picasso. These wall paintings on the wall. I wonder if he's trying to tell us something. So, circle, circle, triangle, square, circle, square, triangle. Somebody write that down, 'cause I ain't doing it. No, sir. What, PSX controller? Circle, circle, triangle, square, circle, square, triangle. Perfect. Excellent. Wonderful. I always count on you, chat. Except when I can't. Yum Yum lives in the north. Better not go there. Guess where I'm going. Guess where my ass is going. Aw, Mike, you've come from the south. You must be the one from my prophecy. It says a southpaw reliever would come one day. Are you the one? Yes. A month ago, a man munching monster Yum Yum gulped down our children. Oh my god, it ate all the kids? That's fucked. Our best caveman tried in vain to stop Yum Yum. No more victims. I ask you to drive Yum Yum from our land. Only you, Mike, the southpaw reliever, can save us. Yeah, they were literally waiting for a relief pitcher. Oh wait, I think I need to go down there. Southpaw reliever is good baseball lingo that obviously these cavemen are extremely familiar with. You came from the South? That's cool. And Mike is a hot name, too. But you're sort of weird, you know. Nobody fucking asked you. Oh my, you look to be about my daughter's age. Oh, my poor Pudgy. Someday a reliever. Oh. I built a fire by rubbing these 2 sticks. Warm yourself, boy. I'm Tink. I make I make tools from bones and stones. Might try using my axe. I got an axe. Damn, she knows we're weird. So you have no money? I don't know what money means. We came in to say thank you. Thanks, bro. Put it to good use. Cracking some skulls. Communisms! The other place untainted by capitalism. No luck hunting today. Did you hear the story of Picasso and his son Shorty in the cave? Too sad to tell. Oh, these guys are such crybabies. Yum Yum lives in the north. Better not go there. So you're really going? Hope you have Tink's axe. Reminder. The shit's getting real saving notice. Alright, I can huck axes now. Yep, load-bearing pigs. I gotta be honest, this game kind of loses something without the tiles. Axe is better than rocks, unbelievable. Oh wait, ice salamanders aren't as cute from the front. No, they are not. No, they're not. Oh, fuck me! 6x Dirkwood boar pelts obtained. Collect 84 more to complete the quest. Oh, I lost a health potion too. That sucked. So ends piss. Rest in piss. Piss. What are my secret tile triggers you missed? Oh, God Christ, chat. We're just gonna use that so I don't lose my fucking mind. Yeah, that's bad. That's real bad. We're gonna see why this one isn't as fondly remembered. Yeah, this one's like... It feels weird. It feels like it's all about like big empty rooms. You know? Just never get hit, it's fine. So I just these crap plays back in the day, so I'm not spoiling anything. Is there anything to spoil? Oh, the warning has all the subtlety and charm of a smoke alarm with a dying battery. Yeah, definitely agree with that. Yeah, Star Tropics work with the grid system. It was awkward. Like, I'm never gonna pretend it isn't. but it was... Oh my god. Well, you can still go through a screen transition and just end up inside an enemy randomly. Movement seems pretty precise or challenging. The thing, because it's not locked to a grid anymore, like... It feels like it needs to be precise, but it isn't. That's a lot of bears. Ow. Oh, no. Okay, we're dead. I don't know if it's worth it, chat. I don't know if it's worth it. It's very uninspiring. It is deeply uninspiring. Why should you lose hope is why I provide an important service. It's not just pure entertainment. The levels all look the same. Yeah, man, like it's really I really don't like the level design. It's really boring. It's just big, wide open areas. And yes, those pigs do have buttholes. Look, one bright spot in a sea of drudgery, like pig buttholes, is not gonna save this game, okay? Did Mike Jones have a denim jacket in the previous game? I wanted to place the blame in that. Yeah, I don't think he did. I think that's a new development. Like, look at this. This is a featureless room. It's a big empty room with 3 boars in it. What in the fuck are those? Look, are those snowmen? Like 3 boars, 4 if you got the player. Yeah, like, look, Star Tropics had, like, the rooms had little, like unique layouts and puzzles and stuff. Where you had to engage with, like, jumping puzzles and stuff. And this has none of it. It's just empty rooms. Look at this. Yeah, it's completely charmless. This looks like Faria. Yeah, this is... It really is devoid of all the things that I really like about the original Star Tropic. Okay, it was what? It was circle... Circle, circle... Triangle, square... Square... Circle... Square, triangle. I hope that means I did it. Big, long, empty room. There are a lot of online football fields of AstroTurf in this dungeon. Dude, I know. There's Yum Yum. Okay, so he's gonna shoot bubbles. Can I jump them? I can jump them. Okay, cool. Easy. This is a case where they didn't know how to replicate and iterate on the last game. It feels like they were really concerned about complaints about the play control and pace of the last game. Maybe they thought people thought the first game was too puzzly. The room design does almost look unfinished, doesn't it? Hey, I'm Shorty. You really showed him, Mike. We've been gulp for sure. Yum Yum was trying to fatten us up for his supper. Speak to him. You're Picasso's son. I'm sure he'll talk again. Hurry and surprise your parents. Go on, hurry. Look, it's the magic Tetris piece, chat. Oh no, I'm sorry. You've got a block. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Definitely gonna get eaten by bears on the way back. Mike, can you hear me? Mike, can you hear me? Woo, I found you. Mike, I've been looking everywhere. Dr. J told me what happened. Mike, listen, you traveled back in time. My father, Huracan, must have known something might happen. Your Huracan wanted you to find the mystic Tetrads. The Tetrads were hidden on Earth, somewhere in time. They're the legacy of the Argonians. Mike, please help us find the Tetrads. Do you understand? Yeah, I understand. I absolutely do not. Mike looks like the bully in a 50s comic. Teach kids good manners. Can't talk anymore for today. That's all for now, Mike. Mika, wait. Disconnected. Tetrads? What's a Tetrad? Wait, look at the block. That's it. I already have a Tetrad. You've got a Tetrad, idiot. And that increases your life level. Like, yeah, just everything about this feels really slapdash and uninspired. You decide to use the Oxford Wonderworld again. Turn the page to say the magic words. Pa 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 mau mau. Whoa, this is radical. We picked up a random block off the ground not knowing what it is or what it does. Yeah, and it was probably, it looked like it was glowing green too. Could have been radioactive. Clearly a puzzle piece. You here, huh? Where am I? Wow, pyramids, the Sphinx. This has got to be Egypt. Decide to look around. Or Memphis. Star Trek wasn't a perfect game. It was charming and puzzly. This is not. Yeah, this is very not. Just watch Chernobyl again. I know what the block is doing to the cellular structure. And I mean, like, what's this music? I'm sorry, chat. This game is boring. I don't want to be a dick, but this game is boring. I'm Jack, a jack of all trades. I'll trade you for my bronze dagger, yes. Okay, so that's a weapon upgrade. Don't mention it, I didn't. Oh, land of Egypt. Is there a queen's barge, you know? Egypt is the Nile's gift. Where's my damn yo-yo? Grrr, meow. Queen's cat's hungry, don't get too close. Pray for a queen, she has incredible beauty. Long live our beautiful queen. Keep the queen cool, you might say I'm one of her biggest fans. Oh my god! I know the queen is beautiful, she's a knockout. Please enter, the queen expects you? No, she fucking doesn't. Good note, ND for this game. Don't ask me anything, I'm just a snake. I'm Cleopatra, Queen of the Nile. What brings you to my barge? You tell the story, blah blah, seeking Tetras, blah blah, traveling, blah blah. I may be able to help you. I know this Tetrad and I could take you to it for a price. Do you like pizza? I love pizza, it's my favorite. I heard a large pepperoni has taken way too long. It's been 3 days already. Why must they keep their queen waiting? It makes me so angry. Bring me my pizza and I'll take you to the Tetrad and hold the anchovies, okay? What the fuck, man? Okay. Alright, I'm done. I'm mercy killing this one. This is not what I wanted out of my life. This is not what I asked for. You know what? Zoda can have his revenge. Fuck it. He's welcome to it. Pizza could just bang Caesar. You know what? Makes as much sense as anything else. Whatever, man. Man, that was disappointing. Man. That is so disappointing, chat. Like, Star Tropics was so unique and interesting, and this is just nothing. No charm, no creativity, no story, no nothing. I don't believe it. Do you wonder how if those puns were structured in the original text? It was probably some dumb pun in Japanese, and the localizer had the leeway to just swap it out for a different one. Man. I'm heartbroken, chat. Definitely no codes you can only find if you dunk your letter in water. Yeah. I was spoiled that I knew the sequel unfortunately sucked. Yeah. I mean, on the one hand, we know why the Star Tropics series didn't continue then. But man, what an ignoble death. Not even just like dramatically bad or anything, just boring. It's a real fucking pain. Star Trek 1 story wasn't revolutionary or anything, but it was better than this. I mean, like, okay, well let's map it out real quick. Mike gets to the island, meets all the islanders, has some cute dialogue with them. They're like, Mike, something is fucked up. There was a bright light in the sky and things have been going to shit since then. Your uncle is missing. We need you to figure this shit out. So you go into the dungeon and there's a bunch of weird shit going on in there. You fight your way through there. You get to the lab, you get in the submarine, and you set off on a grand adventure, right? Island 2, you meet some kooky characters. You meet the lighthouse keeper and his wife. You meet the mama and baby dolphins. You save the baby dolphin. And they help you do a thing you need to do. Like, it's logical. You help the dolphins. The dolphins help you get past the shoals you need to escape. And then the third island is like its own big thing where you need to wake up the sleeping daughter of the local chief. So that takes you to like the castle of the Amazons and the Wise Man's Mountain and the haunted village and all kinds of stuff. Like, that's all really cool. This just seems so straightforward. Like, we went to the prehistoric era. They don't do anything with it. You walk through a field of like random uninteresting dungeons. You get to the village and they're like, yeah, monster ate all our kids. Go for it. And you go beat the monster. And save people. Talking about Star Tropics 2 is boring me. I guess in the case of this game, it's like you know everything is about in the first 2 minutes. Yes, that is a major feature, I think, is that in Star Tropics 1, it's this mystery. Like, when you're starting out, you're just looking for Uncle Jay, you know? You're going to these different islands, and you're fighting weird stuff and doing cool things. It's not until the final act of the game they're like, hey, surprise, fucking aliens, grab your ray gun, we're blowing this shit up. And that's a crazy twist, and that really makes the rest of the game so much more worthwhile because it built to something insane. This one, you know exactly what's going on right from the jump. Like, there's a mysterious cipher. It sends you back in time. You need tetrads. All right, we're done. That's it. It's just a big MacGuffin quest. And the first one wasn't that at all, and it was so much better for it. Like ActRaiser, the sequel removed everything that made the original interesting. Yeah, it's a real damn shame. Heard that yawn that was exhausting off bed. See you folks around. All right. Good night, Worst Elephant. Thanks for coming out. I think we're done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I think we're done for tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and shut down requests, and we're gonna take a little peek-see at whatever is after Zoda's Revenge. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Look at this map. Empty, featureless rooms. Oh, also, yeah. If we had screwed up any of the symbols and gone the wrong way, we would have just been yeeted out of the dungeon and have to do the whole thing over again. But look at this. There's 3 rooms with water features. That's it. Everything else is just empty and featureless. That's so fucked up. The pyramid looks like it has a bit more going on, but not really. Because these blue rooms, like, that's just decoration. Chapter 1's entirely cutscene, yeah. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's... I do know. It sucks. Makes me sad. Oh, man. Okay, well, I think next week... Let's... You know what? Here, let's take a look. NBA Jam... Whatever, you win an NBA Jam cabinet. I mean, that's cool. Winning an NBA Jam cabinet and a Huffy Sports Cyclone portable basketball goal and a jacket. That's all cool. I recall making it to London when I tried this one. I was like, I'm done. Yeah. All right. Fuck it. When we come back on Thursday, we will be at the top 20. We'll do the top 20. We'll do the now playing, and then this issue's done, chat. 4 nights in and out. No problem. That is something else. We'll have to talk. I tell you what. Be sure to show up next Thursday. Let's talk, okay? Because lately, for the last couple months, we've just been doing issue after issue after issue because each individual issue has taken so long that by the time we get to the end of it, it's like, God, I want to start another issue just to see some, like, new stuff, right? 4 nights in and out, no problem. Stick to the plan, we'll all be rich. On Thursday, let's talk. I want y'all to go ahead and think about, do y'all want to do anything in between February and March? We don't have to start the next issue of Nintendo Power next week. We certainly can. And if y'all are interested in just, like, shotgunning a bunch of different issues because we can move through them with some degree of alacrity, I'm all for that. I'm totally good with that. On the other hand, if there is something we've passed so far, if there was some NES or SNES game that you think deserves a full playthrough that we didn't actually get to... Oh yeah, Dirty Split. We gotta do Dirty Split. Kind of like keeping progress where we can. Well, we'll discuss it on Thursday. I'm sure different folks will have different strokes as they're wont to do. We could go back and do Magic of Sherazade if people are interested in that. We could absolutely do that. But yeah, that'll be our topic of discussion when we presumably finish the magazine on Thursday. I don't know about a wheel. I'd prefer to just pick something and get at it. And if it's something that's gonna put aside the power hours for a while, I'd prefer it to be an older console game. Are there still big game projects you want to have? Oh, always. I'm never gonna run out of big games that I want to play. But yeah, we'll discuss all of that on Thursday. So, schedule reminder, chat. No stream tomorrow night. Not streaming on Sunday. On Monday, we're starting a new game, such as it is. So definitely show up for that because I guarantee you will be happy about it and you will enjoy it. New game will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, no Sunday. Never Sunday. Never Sunday streams, chat. Yeah, new game is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What is it? Your lazy ass just gotta show up for it. You know how this works. Thursday, we'll be right back here. We'll be back to the top 20. And we'll do Now Playing, and we'll finish the magazine. Feel very confident in being able to say that. Next Friday, I don't know. I haven't planned anything yet, but we'll do something fun. I've had some ideas lately. We might do something new and interesting. We might do a Master System Odyssey again. We'll see. We'll just have to see. And then Saturday is going to be contingent on Thursday. We're either going to start March 1994, or we're going to start a full playthrough of something previously. So. Sage is coming up. Sage is most likely the domain of Community Night, but we'll see how that goes. So. Friday is the return of Chaos Vember. How could we forget? Good old Chaos Vember. Alright, and with that, chat, let's go find somebody to raid. Go see who's up on this fine Saturday. Yes, Saturday. Another opportunity to raid somebody I don't often get to. Affinity Chris is doing Dragon Age. All of them. All the Dragon Ages that have ever existed, apparently. That is quite a fucking undertaking. Let's go see how he's handling that. The Wheel of Wheels. You're gonna be reminded of the Wheel of Wheels until we finally do it. Too many Dragon Ages? Well, you can let him know. Let him know you said that. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for another eventful evening of the Power Hours. It feels weird, man. It feels weird to actually make good time through one of these issues and not be stuck on a single, like, 2 or 4 page feature for, like, 3 weeks. This is crazy, and I honestly really like it. It feels super good to do. So, thanks again for coming out. Hopefully, I will see you on Monday for the start of something new. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.